Hi guys, let's do another English practice. Today the article's name is Research Finds the Risks of Eating Too Much Protein. It was posted August 8th, 2026, the level advanced. Some vocabulary: hormone, a chemical produced in a living thing that affects growth or behavior. Enzyme, a substance produced by a living thing that causes a particular chemical reaction. Longevity, a long life or existence, excess, an amount of something that is more than necessary or desirable. Inflammation, swelling and pain caused by an illness or injury. Sedentary, involving or spending a lot of time sitting. Okay, so let's move on to the reading. Look around the grocery store, you will find many products with added protein, along with the protein bars and drinks that have long been popular with fitness fans. You can find it in coffee, chips, and even instant ramen. Protein is an essential nutrient. It gives us amino acids that we use to build and repair cells throughout our body, as well as produce hormones and enzymes to keep everything working correctly. However, a review of existing research recently published in Cell Press Blue suggests that too much protein in your diet could have a negative impact on your health, and reducing it may help you live longer. Researchers looked at 350 studies that examined the relationship between protein and longevity. One of the main findings was that while we need amino acids from protein found in food, they can be harmful in excess. Specifically, a number of the studies suggested that having too much of certain amino acids could increase the risk of obesity, inflammation, and age-related diseases. Study co-author Dudley Laming from the University of Wisconsin-Madison noted that athletes can usually consume a lot of protein without developing these problems, as the amino acids get used to build muscles. But because most people are relatively sedentary, many people are likely consuming more protein than they actually need, which probably has negative health consequences, he said. Animal studies showed further evidence that a lower protein diet could have benefits for longevity. Laming described one study that compared mice with a diet that was 20% protein with mice whose diets were 5% between 5% 8% protein. It found that the mice eating less protein lived longer. I will check that word. I don't know if it's mice or mice. It's mice, okay. Okay, that was interesting. This may be because of a hormone called the fibroblast growth factor 21. This rises when protein intake is low and can make the body burn more calories, improve blood sugar control, and reduce inflammation. So if you are not exercising a lot, there is a chance that taking extra protein could be hurting you more than it helps. Okay, it was a interesting reading for me, so let's move on to the discussion. What are your thoughts on the study's findings? I found it very interesting and very valid to the people that want or drink protein. Yeah, like me, that I do CrossFit sometimes a week. I don't drink a lot, protein, and sure that I eat meat, but not so much. So I think for me, I have in a good level of protein, but it is a warning. Yeah. Are you surprised that eating too much protein can be harmful? Sure, I didn't know about that, about eating too much protein could be harmful. Do you give much thought to your protein intake? A little bit. I try to consume a lot protein, not so much, but at least the necessary for my muscles growth and my body's health. Yeah. Do you ever buy foods and drinks with added protein? Not always. Usually I try to buy natural foods, but sometimes I buy a whey protein to supply my proteins. Yeah. Do you know anyone who has gotten catch up in the recent protein trend? No. I don't know anyone that was catch up. Okay. So let's move on to the further discussion. Are you really into health and fitness? Yeah, lately I am more related with health and fitness. Do you know anyone who always follows the latest health trends? I don't think so. Maybe some people that I follow in the social medias, but personally, and no. Have you come across any W's health or fitness trends online? Maybe that pain that you can uh, lose fat very quick is Monjaro, yeah, like that, where you apply in your body and you stop eating much and start to lose weight. Yeah, I think it's a little bit dubious. What do you think are the most important things to focus on when it comes to health eating? I think is to try eating health natural things. I think without sugar and yeah, I don't know about protein. I think most of people won't eat a lot of protein. I don't know. Do you think it's harder to maintain a healthy diet or keep up regular exercise? Yeah, it's a hard thing, but I think it's more related with the beginning. After a while, doing regular exercise and eating healthily, I think the stuffs start getting better. Yeah. Okay, so we have finished that lesson. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one.